Hey, Mr. Barr here for your next PowerPoint assignment. In the first chapter of PowerPoint, we kind of went through some PowerPoint basics, basic slide stuff. Now we're going to add to some of that, some advanced PowerPointing. The first thing you'll need to do is check your email and open up, or download, I should say, the files that I send you. And when you download them, make sure you put them on the PC if you're working from TeamViewer. And I would even probably tell you the same thing, put it on your PC if you're working from home. Therefore, you know where the file is if you need to use it again and again and again. So download, and when you click download, click this PC or my documents, so that it's going somewhere and you know where it goes, so you can use it again and again if necessary. So the first thing they tell us to do here is they say go to and open up SC PowerPoint Water. It's the first one that I probably would have sent you. Then what it says right away is go to File, Save As, this PC, and then save this as SC underscore ppt underscore 5 underscore water underscore final. And mine's going to say this one already exists. Do you want to replace it? I'm going to say yes, because I've already done this as practice prior to this video, just so I could work out some of the kinks that might come along. Yours won't say that. Yours will just allow you to change it to SC PowerPoint underscore 5 water final. No issue at all. So that's the first thing we want to do. But now what we're going to do is, basically this is maybe if I'm doing a group presentation, or maybe I'm a student and I sent a project to my teacher, and my teacher gave me some information that they would like to see me change. So what they say is, okay, what you're going to do is go to Review, click on Compare. And when I click Compare, it's going to open up like I'm trying to open up a new file. And what I would need to do at that point is click on the one that says SC PowerPoint 5 Water Joe. And then I click Merge. And what happens is you're going to have a new screen that appears on your screen. You're going to have this, which is our original document, and then you're going to have this, which is the revisions that our partner Joe, I think we're going to call him here in this case, thinks we need to do to this presentation to make it look better, or just a couple upgrades that they think would help us on this presentation. So if I click on details, it talks. If I click on slides, it shows. So if I click on this, it's going to overlap and put a bunch of stuff on there, which I don't want to do that just yet. That's just showing you some things. It's basically saying some quick changes. Don't do that. It's just showing you it. What it actually wants us to do is go to slide 1. And when I click on slide 1 here, I get slide 1 over here from Joe Weber. It tells us at that point, go to the details pane, and it shows us Joe Weber 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and then title 1, drink water, and subtitle 2, theme 1 through 3. All this stuff is mentioned on here. What they actually want us to do is click on theme 1 through 3, and they say click a check, and that changes the theme. And you can see that it now has bubbles of water on the page. Then what it tells us to do and it kind of adds it to a couple slides as well, I should say. It says click on this one right here, the third one, and it gives us this little box down here which is a bunch of different options. It says there and we click there and it inserts 3 new slides that Joe thinks we'll use. So by clicking that button, all slides, we now add 1, 2, 3, and then we now have 4, 5, 6. So we have 6 slides added to this presentation that Joe thinks we might need or use. Doesn't mean we have to use them all, and we'll probably get rid of 1 or 2, hint hint, throughout the process. But this is just the first one they want us to do. But then they say, okay, let's go to slide 4, which is a new one. Drink 8 glasses daily. And Joe W. has the graphics help emphasize the amount of water. Next thing it says is, okay, that's fine and dandy, let's look at slide 5. And it says on slide 5, there were no changes to this slide. But what it says is, okay, I don't know if I really like this slide. So it says deselect and make that slide go away. We're not going to use that one. So now that hint I just gave you earlier, we only have 5 slides, and this is the 5th one that we don't want to use anymore. So we made it go away. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and we have this one that's kind of hidden down here in case we want to bring it back. And then go to File, Save, just so we're saving as we go. And it tells us to go back to slide 1 now at this point. And under slide 1, what you'll kind of see is different stuff in different places. They tell us to click on this one first. And it says, okay, click all. And it gives us all these different changes to make it now drink water up here. So if they go away, drink water's down there. Now drink water is green and is at top. The only thing they say is, okay, we like what Joe was thinking here, but I want it to be in the center. So let's take that one away so that center is right here. Then it says, that looks good, go down to this one. And again, Joe makes some suggestions. It says, put all the suggestions on there. And that time it's basically saying, you know, that looks good, we like what Joe put on there. Then it's basically saying, okay, if you want to look at the comments that Joe made on these, you could click on this one and you can read it. So go like that, and then I go next, the new subtitle is given, next, how much water, and then it's saying, okay, you read that one and you want to reply to him, you say, I exercise a lot, so I drink more than the recommended 8 glasses. And this would be Coach Kuhn, Coach Peppenhorse. You've seen them. They got their milk jugs of water that they drink daily to make sure that they're getting more hydration because of what they do with workouts. I would struggle to do that daily. I try to drink as much water as possible, but that just doesn't seem possible for me to drink 8 a day. I don't know how people do that sometimes, but I hope you guys can. Then it says go to the next one. And it says, like, I changed. And then it says, okay, click a new one and comment, I really appreciate the work you did to improve my slides, Joe. Then it says, kind of, look at this comment that you made down here again. And it says, okay, add to that comment by saying some smart water bottles, monitor hydration by tracking intake and syncing with a smartphone. And you're just basically adding to the comment that you've already created there. And the last thing it's kind of telling us to do with these is it's saying, okay, go to this one and delete it. And that's kind of a breakdown of those comments. Okay. The next thing it kind of looks at us and wants us to do is go to slide 2. We'll just do a few things here and probably call it good for the day. But on slide 2, it says I rearranged your picture and changed the bullets to add variety. And it says to click on that just to kind of read that comment. Trying to see here if they want us to do these revisions now or later, and I think it's now. And it says, okay, click on the revisions, and it's basically moving that stuff around to make all these revisions happen, which is okay. We want that to look like that now. So just click each one of those individual revisions to move it around. Then it says go to slide 3. It says read and then delete the 2 statements. I converted your slide 3 into a single list. Delete, I added a photo of my aunt and 2 of her friends. And just checking. So you just want to click to do that, and click to do that. So that changes those. And then at that point, what we would do is go to File, Save once again, and we'll save and stop there for the day. Good luck.